Hey everybody, welcome back to some Library of Ruina. I apologize for this video getting out once again so late. Life just kind of happens. If you can't tell, I'm kind of stuffy. I got a really bad sinus infection, cold, something that happened with the rapidly changing weather where I live. And my body went into shock, and yeah, it's just been miserable. But I am going to try to get a video anyway. So I'm hoping that I can make it through it. Hopefully I can talk, but I wanted to not delay anymore. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump back into the story. We completed 2 abnormalities last fight. The Price of Silence, not the Prince of Silence as I kept calling it, we beat, and also Blue Star. Yeah, I don't know why I kept calling it Prince of Silence. I guess I wanted to be like the other ones that we had. But yeah, moving on from that. We can see our team today is going to be Gebra, Jincy, Corbinek, Froud, and Harry with Purple Tear, Kalo, Esther, and Nikolai, with Gebra being Red Mist, of course. I did make Esther's page last episode. I probably didn't cover that because I did some off-stream farming or off-recording farming for Esther and got that, built that out. It actually was very strong as we saw in the last episode and helped us out a lot. So we're going to keep running that. Let's go ahead and jump into the invitations here. If you guys enjoy the video, please let me know down below by liking and commenting. You guys know the drill. Let's go ahead and sit here on 1. Hopefully I have everything I need here. Book of May, Book of Cecil, and Book of Lowell. Good. Okay, so if we fail this, then we're going to have to get another one. We have 2 receptions here, and we'll see what the story is. Of course, I clicked off of it. Hopefully I don't, nope, I got to click that again. There we go. All right, good, good. There we go. All right, let's go jump in, see what we got. I think this would be the, the section 1 fixer. Man, I'm dog tired, and this is Miras. And what the hell is the blue reverberation up to? From Chun. That's what you're worried about? How are we even going to explain this to the association in our reports? Not much of a choice, just gotta describe what we saw there. There's nothing we can do about them. Okay, speaking of, I don't think we've heard from Section 2 since they went on an expedition to the library. Did something happen to them? Yep, they are books. They're probably just too busy with the work. Yeah, that's totally them. Director Zhao must be worried quite a bit, but still. We have our own problems to worry about. Got a few things to wrap up. Let's head back inside, shall we? The Miras and Chun, and I think this is Zhao. Yeah, we've seen Zhao a couple times. We've had a number of issues to address regarding the cases we've recently taken care of. Director? Lost in thought. Yep, distracted by thoughts, exactly what I thought. Don't mind me. Did a report to make, what is it? Okay, number of experts are going to extract samples from distortions. Captured failings, cures trying children, and sending to V Corp. Okay, this is I think that's the first time we've heard of V Corp. This is Chun, and this is the other guy, Miras. Miras red hair. This may take a full day. We'll be put on standby in the meantime. Receiving contact from President of the Executive Board. They told Section 1 to stay clear of this matter. Oh wait, does this mean we're gonna get Zhao? If we're fighting Section 1 maybe? The Han Association will be taking over further affairs regarding library and the distortion after monitoring the situation for a little longer. Okay. They felt the need to take their time to carry out more thorough analysis and review the library now that it's started the city, I see. Are we going to pull out of this nest then? Okay, yes. You'll be going back as soon as extraction is done, so pack your belongings in advance. Till then, rest up and get yourselves back into optimal shape. You ought to be prepared for any task. Understood, ma'am. You go now, so have a good rest. Okay, wait. Listen carefully to what I have to say. You're about to break protocol, are you? Oh. Okay, so they're going to the outskirts. Between the ring and the pinky? Oh, right, the pink. Duh. Okay, yep, the pinky, that's, you know, the hand, all that. I hate how we call it the pinky though. I get it. I get why it is because we have the thumb, the index, the whichever. But the pinky just it doesn't sound right. So keep that in mind once you just dispatch that area. Really noted. Miras, overconfidence is your biggest flaw. Man, just telling it straight there, Director. Be mindful of that, and you won't face that much hardship in the future. Don't check and proceed. You have qualities to be assigned a color one day. Wow, that's high praise. Because director's probably about to go do something stupid. Has there been other news from our superiors?
아니, 아까 말한 것이 전부다.
No, I mentioned all the news I received to you.
대신 도서관의 초대장이라는
Yep, there it is. Instead, I received this piece of paper called the invitation. Yep. It was placed in the middle of my desk, so I couldn't miss it.
그렇다면 조금 전에는
That means a bit ago, you...
난이 시간부로.
Oh, wow. Yeah, okay, so... She effectively got the invitation, resigned, and gonna go do her own thing. Okay, yep.
일방적인 협회 탈퇴 및 계약 파기에 의한 불이익은 혼자 감수할.
It's like all responsibility and penalty for the unilateral resignation and breach contract by myself. You don't have to worry about your careers.
그게 무슨 말씀이십니까?
What did you say? Sorry about that, everybody. Had to take a little bit of a pause. Had a little bit of like, kind of an emergency that I had to take care of, but I'm back. Let's go ahead and jump back into it. So, Mirs, what did you say? Saying that my actions will not hurt your careers.
그 말이 아니지 않습니까?
You know, that's not what I mean.
뒤에 있는 가방에는 내 나름대로 인수인계에 필요한 정보를 모아둔 서류가 있다.
Okay. Gather about the process of transferring my position to someone else.
아마 이것으로는 부족할 테지만 지금은 협회 본사로
It'll be exactly sufficient.
이해하도록.
Please do understand as we have no time to return to the Association HQ at the moment.
갑자기 자리를 떠 모두에게 미안한 마음이 크다.
I'm terribly sorry to suddenly abandon my position, everyone.
역시 도서관에 가시려는
You're heading to the library, aren't you? Dot.
샤오 부장님답지 않습니다.
Doesn't like you, Director Zhao. You know you shouldn't make such hasty decisions on this matter.
우선은 협회로 돌아가 정보를
Just going back to the association and gathering more intel. There has to be some useful information.
네 말이 맞다. 답지 않아.
You're right. This isn't like me. It truly isn't.
정말 나답지 않아. 답지 않게 처음으로 울어봤지.
It would be ill.
난 이런 감정과는
It would ill become me. There we go. Be tearful, and yet I cried for the first time in my life. I never knew I had any relation to such sentiments.
노엘이 신신당부하던 게 생각나더군.
As a round of Lowell's earnest request, he asked that we do not throw our lives away, no matter what happened to each other. And yep, that's exactly what we're doing. Thought he was stating the obvious. I thought I could remain calm and cold. But when I was faced with loss in reality, I simply couldn't get over it. I'm ashamed of myself for the disgraceful behavior. Anger, heartbreak, despair, sorrow. What should I call this emotion I feel? I'm not certain. There's one thing I know for sure. I've seen countless lies and falsehoods as I climbed these ranks. Believe everything in this city was a deceit packaged as truth. My life was full of such lies after all. The feelings towards Law in my heart, however, were true. I get where you're coming from, Director. Still, stepping down from your position like this will be unfavorable in more ways than one. If you break an association's trust, you'll be excluded from this business in one way or another. Even if you open up an office later, and that's not all. Even then, has there ever been a time when I was so worried sick? Has there ever been a time when my heart ached from parting? Has there ever been a time when I wailed, pining for someone dearly? Lao help realize that my heart is sincere. Thus I shall gladly surrender my body to the flame of passion for him. That is a sentence, man, to prove that there was meaning to my life. How could you say it so proudly, ma'am? Director Lau did, and now you too. Now let me ask you this straight out. So you managed to get Lau's book. Then what? Are you doing plans for the next step in mind? No, I have none. I'm simply trying to fulfill the will of my heart. You should know very well how others will look at you for a big-name fixer like you. Acts emotionally in situations like this. There won't be a place for you to return. Is that what you want? Even if stars were to rise in my sky someday, what good would they be without a companion to watch them together? I've already made up my mind. You won't convince me otherwise. Do you know that we'll be following you? I expected that somewhat. And you're not trying to stop us?
책을 얻을 가능성이 커지겠지.
If you help me, I have a better chance of getting his book.
참으로 이기적이십니다.
You're being so selfish, ma'am.
이런 모습 보인 적 없으신
What else can we really do when you start acting in a way you've never done before?
도리가 없지 않습니까?
I mean, is this dude gonna agree?
강요는 하지 않겠다.
I'm assuming so.
너희도 선택의 자유가 있으니.
I won't force you. You're free to choose to stay.
하지만
You still choose to follow me, however,
따라와 준다면
you'll have my
내
eternal
평생
gratitude,
감사히
even as a book,
여기겠다.
because that's what you're gonna be.
내가 지금 뭘 본 거지?
The hell did I just watch? Rolling that. I like that. Yep. All right. Maybe we're entirely correct about fixers, seeing that even Section 1 director of an association makes such an emotional judgment.
나도 놀랐어.
I'm shocked too.
그 샤오가 눈이 멀어버렸어.
Who could have seen that Zhao, of all people, would be blinded by love?
확실히 백야 흑주의 빛이
Looks like the light shown during the white nights and dark days had more influence than just creating distortion. Ego, huh?
여기서 손님들을 보며 느낀 건
The impression I'm getting from all the guests I've watched from here is that, well, people got more honest than usual.
지금까지 본 사실도 그렇고
And what we've seen reinforces
이해할
that.
수 없는 건 아니야.
I can understand her to a degree.
생긴다면
If something were to happen to you, I'd also. Oh.
그 말은 나를
Oh my god, yep, okay, there it is, classic. No, she's just gone, she's grown fond of you as a friend there, Roland, I believe. Don't tell me you're saying you're in, like,
하지만 난 아직 마음에
hold on, my mind isn't ready yet.
롤랑 제발 그런 개소리는 하지
Straight to the point, I
말아줘.
like it, Angela.
사랑 따위의 감정이 아니라는
I know best what my sentiment toward you is, and it isn't love.
알고 있어.
Alright, I know what it's really about, alright.
다시 만나는 게 힘들다는
I mean, it's gonna be tough to find another person like me to chat with, yeah?
그래.
Correct.
너 정도의 친구를
It'll be extremely
만나기
grueling to find
관계를 쌓는
and build a relationship with another companion on your level from scratch. And here they are, Miris.
도서관까지 와버렸군요.
At the end of the day, we've come to the library. I'm honestly surprised this dude followed, but I guess he is loyal.
눈에 훤히
I didn't really get that vibe from him, but I can already picture the branch leader furiously grilling us.
미안한 마음뿐이다.
I'm so deeply sorry for you.
할 수 있겠습니까?
What's done is done. The choice was ours. Yeah.
이곳에 발을 들인 이상 일부터 확실히 처리.
Focus on taking care of business that we've stepped into this place.
도서관에서 어느 정도 성과를 내면
And our
정상
deviation
성적이
might
가능할지도 말입니다.
extenuated if we produce good results in the library.
난 이곳에서 뼈를 묻어도 좋다.
I'm fine with this place being my grave.
허나 너희는 자신의
All of you, on the other hand,
우선시하도록.
value your own lives more than anything.
이미 따라와준 너희에게 이런 말을 하는 것도.
Yes, I know this is a humiliating thing for me to say when you've already followed me here.
정말 뻔뻔하십니다.
You're awfully brazen, ma'am. Let's just rule out the possibility of one of us dying here.
리오에서 잘리면 저희 밥벌이.
You don't really die. You just turn into a nice compact book. You don't die. You're different. You better give us new jobs to obtain our grain.
물론이다.
Yeah, my word.
환영합니다, 손님.
Greetings, dear guests. All right, are we gonna be polite, or are we gonna be kind of, having issues here?
이 도서관의 관장이자 사서인
I'm Angela, the director of and librarian of my role's namesake.
반갑다고는 못하겠군.
Okay, there it is. Okay.
하지만 예의는
Right, I'm not in the mood to
지켜야
greet you
해.
back with hospitality, but manners are
내
manners.
이름은 샤오.
My name is Xiao,
여기는
and
춘과 미리.
next to me are Chun and Miris.
인사해라.
Greet her men.
안녕하십니까.
Okay, yep. Direct order to greet the librarian, even though we hate your guts.
예,
Yes, thank you.
왜 뜸을 들이십니까?
What's with the hesitation, Miss, feeling guilty for what you've done after all this time?
당신들은 알고 있지 않나요? 같은
I'm sure you know what fate your
손님들이
colleagues wearing the same
어떻게
uniforms as
되셨는지.
you suffered here, don't you?
그렇지.
Indeed, I do.
그런데도 이런 선택을 하셨죠.
Yet you've made this choice.
누구의
You were not
강요가
ordered or
없었는데
coerced by anyone else.
뚫린 입이라고.
You better watch your tongue, Miss Librarian Director.
마치 저희가 죽는 게 당연하다는 것 같고.
I mean that is the point of the game, is for me to win and then you turn into anyway, that's fine.
둘 다 그만.
Nephew 2, what's the
요점이
point?
뭔가?
What is your point, library director?
제가 모르는 인간의 심리에 대한 궁금증.
I'm simply curious about the psychology of humans. I just had like a brain freeze there for a second. I don't know what happened. I just kind of paused and stared at the screen for a second because I said this wrong. It's psychology, not psychology. Yeah, and then for some reason my brain overloaded with that. I look, man, I've been dealing with this sinus stuff for a couple days and my brain is struggling at the moment. So we're just gonna move on. Which I know a little of.
자신에게 닥쳐올 위험을 무릅쓰고서라도
And the reason you're trying to earn him back in spite of this imminent danger.
저도 아니.
I've also known it more times than I can count. A story of someone looking for substitutes. From my experience, I cannot understand how you can value your goal more than your own life.
어떻게든 찾으면 대체품이 있을 거란 건가?
Are Are you trying to assert that I'll be able to find a replacement for him out there if I tried?
그렇습니다.
That is correct.
굳이 더 소중한
That way you
목숨을
won't have to
내던지지
throw away your
않아도
precious
된다는
life.
것이죠.
기계는 모를 테지.
A machine won't
소중한
truly
것을
understand
뜨겁게 피가
the
흐르는
feeling
느낌.
of burning blood coursing through my veins because of something I cherish.
어떤 방법을 써서라도
The desire to have it back by any
어떤
means,
형태여도
in
되찾고
any
싶다는
form.
마음을. 네가 말한 것처럼 가벼울 수
Precious
있는
is not a
노래이다.
word you should utter as lightly as you just did.
꿈,
Dreams,
희망,
hopes, ideals,
가치관,
all the words that describe what motivate
인간을
humans
움직이고 살아가게 하는
to get up
그
and live.
모든 단어. 소중하다는 의미는 이루 말할
Those
수
words
없을
encompass
만큼
meanings too.
거대하지만
Grand for description,
단순하지.
but it's simple at the same time.
하지만 스스로 목숨을 내걸을 이유로서는 부족합니다.
I still find that insufficient reason to risk your own
부정할
life.
순 없겠군.
I
소중한
won't
걸
deny
잃었을
that.
때
I,
이겨내는
perhaps
방식이
others, will overcome the
각각
loss
다르지.
of what is precious to them in different ways.
그럼 당당히 이곳에 들어온 이유는
And why have you entered this
본인이
place
더
with such
강하다는
pride?
근거 없는 자신감인가요?
Was it underground confidence that you're stronger than us?
아니면 그저
Or were you merely
눈이
blind with
부셨구나.
anger?
그건 나도
That
궁금하군.
is what I'd like to know as well.
하지만 내가 안고 있는
However, I know this
감정이
emotion I'm bearing isn't
분노나
wrath
슬픔
or
따위가
sorrow. I think this is the
아니라는 걸
longest dialogue we've had in the entrance of the library. Bye.
그렇게 말해도 허망한 삶일 뿐이야.
You can talk big,
존재의 위에
but it doesn't make your
스스로
life any less
자처한다고.
futile. To walk into the jaws of death for a meaning of
지금이야
existence?
자신 있겠지.
Sure, you can act all confident right now because you think you're firm and sturdy.
하지만 생각과는 다른 상황이
But when
눈앞에
unexpected
닥치면
situations start to unfold
넌
before you,
견고함 그대로일 수 있을까?
will that firmness of yours last?
내 생각은 아니야.
Think not.
누구보다 빠르게 무너지겠지.
You'll be the first to break down, rather.
결국 미약한
In the
희망을
end,
품고 있어.
It's having a faint hope
죽음 앞에서는
that just becomes
부질없어질
pointless in the face of death.
과연 네 알량한 마음가짐 하나로
What can your trifling resolve change? I'm assuming this is where we stop talking and start
지금
fighting.
저희에게 돌아가라는 경고 따위를 하고 싶은 겁니까?
There's a turning back? I mean, okay, hang on. People have escaped somehow. That I still don't understand how people get out, but that's another thing. Is this some kind of warning to turn back?
내게는 너희를 말릴 힘도
I have neither the power nor the right to stop you. I thought they couldn't leave. I mean, granted, I know we've seen them leave before when they escape from the fights, but I thought once they're in and they've accepted the invitation, I mean, yeah, I guess they can leave at any point. Huh, I didn't really think about that.
속을 긁는 건 적당히 하시지.
You're really getting on our nerves now.
무시하고 있는 게 분명합니다. 부장님,
He's definitely looking down on us.
들어갑시다.
Let's just get in now, director.
그래. 난 이곳에서 로엘의
Yes, I have the hope that I will find Lao's book in here. Lao's, I think I pronounced this guy's name several different times this episode.
내가 굳세다고 생각해도 남이 알량하다고 보면
Even if I think myself as firm, I cannot stop others from thinking that I am petty. You're free to think of me as a pathetic human
남의
being.
시선 따위야 내가 신경 쓸
I couldn't
일이
care less about how others view me.
마음가짐이 상황을 바꾸지
What will a resolve change, you ask?
당연하다.
Of course it will not do much.
희망이라고
Hope won't magically illuminate the
앞이
path ahead.
보일까?
It won't
그저
always be
밝기만
bright.
한 것일까? 절망하는 것과 비슷할 테지.
Will be similar to despair in a way.
앞이 보이지 않아 어떻게 해야
Might be
할지,
lost in the dark,
어디로 가야 할지
not knowing
모를
what to do or where to go.
거야. 나에게 길을 주는 것도
Doesn't give me a path,
앞을 밝혀주는 것도
nor does it
아니지.
brighten the way.
참으로 닮았구나.
The two are truly alike.
하지만 그 둘을 굳이 단어를 나눠
However,
따로
they're still
부르는 건
considered two separate concepts with two separate
같으면서도
words
다름을 의미하지.
because there is a difference to be found.
옳은 일. 지금
The right thing,
당장 해야 할 일을
by
마음에
bearing in
품고
mind what I must do in this
그것을
do this
하려 할
instant
때야 비로소
and taking it
불가능한
into
걸
action,
이룬다.
the impossible can be achieved.
희망은 만질 수 없는 걸 만지고 닿을 수 없는 것에 닿고
Hope allows one to touch the untouchable, reach the unreachable, and see the
네
invisible.
말 따위에 주저앉지 않아. 물러나지 않아.
I won't let your words break me.
솥은 깨뜨렸고
I won't stand back.
배는 이미 가라앉혔어.
I have no idea how to produce that or pronounce that word. The cauldrons were broken and the boats were sunk. There is no retreat.
그러니 우리가 두렵지 않다면 들여보내라.
So let us enter if you're not afraid of us. ...
부디 당신의 책을
May you find your book in this place. And there it is. All right. Them are fighting words. All right. So we've got once again, Gabbard, Jensen, Corbinek, Fraud, Harry. This felt like it took forever for me to get through, but I know that I had to take a pause in the middle of that. But anyway, we have Section 1 fixers. Apparently we had a whole group come. I got a couple different things here. We got speed fervor. Ooh, more fervors. That is perfect. We need more of those. That's such a good skill to have. Singular strike. Got some new pages here. We have emotional turbulence. Okay, yeah, so yeah, these guys work on emotion. So we want to finish them off as quickly as possible. I'm gonna go ahead and jump in. Honestly, we have an incredibly strong team. I'm not too worried about this in the slightest. I'm gonna go and roll the dice. Turn on my line so I can see what's going on here. We do have quick mode on. I want that off, please. Thank you. All right, so we got a couple different things. We got everyone being attacked here, so I'm gonna do my normal thing. Set up dice. Oh yeah, you need to change. Yeah, we're not doing that. What are you guys weak to? Slashing or blunt? I'm gonna change to slashing for purple tier. All right, so there we go. That does take one dot of light, but that's okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna set up, and then I'll begin combat when I'm done with that. All right, all set up. I didn't really set up to kill. I set up more to set up future turns, if that makes any sense. Gebro, you know, hopefully we're doing more than 8 damage to set up the damage, which I think we are going to. Oh yeah, 100%. So the spears are going to be cheaper. Wedging Thorn, I was not expecting that to win. We were just going to get some light back. So once again, I was just kind of preparing light. Gebro's going to take damage, but it's fine. Like I said, I'm not too terribly worried about this fight. Yeah, plus with us getting bonus damage, I'm actually surprised that was a really good high roll for the enemy there. But yeah, so once again, we're going to take a little bit of damage, but it's fine. Like I said, setting up for future turns there. Go ahead and deflect that. Good. Go ahead and beat you down with the bayonet combat. Yeah, honestly, looking pretty good so far. We got some burn on us, which is kind of annoying, but we'll have some ability to heal up as well, so I'm not too terribly worried. All right, so we have Prey, the Roll of the Wolf. Counter die. Let's see. Deal 2 to 4 damage, recover 2 to 5 HP upon attacking target with bleed. We don't really use this too much. We don't have a lot of a bleed apply. By the first enemy to attack the librarian after the page is selected. I'm just gonna go for the Roll of the Wolf and put a counter die on Gebra. When Gebra gets attacked, I don't have to worry about it too much. We can see that we do have some break defense down on purple tier. Got some strong. Let's see. We need to make sure emotional turbulence is not going to go through. So all dice on this page gain +1 power for every 2 emotional levels. They don't have any yet, so we just want to take that out. Not as strong as it could. So yeah, just kind of the same dice again. So yeah, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. Let you guys see the combat and then go from there. All right, honestly, we have a lot of attacks going to Gebra right now, and I'm just kind of letting it happen because Gebra does have counter die. It's not guaranteed, but I'm also using onrush, so there's a possibility that we can stagger a lot of these guys in this first go. I'm also using the focus fire here, so which will help even more with that onrush if we get it here, which yep, we are. So hit the other one, please. Oh, no, we're not getting the other one. Oh, no, we are because we have bonus power. Oh, perfect. Oh, and it's going to keep on. Oh, I love it when it lines up. That's the best. Oh, and then it keeps going because we just went back and killed that one. Okay, so that's not going to do this one. That's fine. I think that was a pretty good onrush, not going to lie. I think we did pretty good on that one. All right, can't complain. Knocked a lot of enemies there. Okay, good stuff. And then I think, yeah, this guy's also dead. So knocked out 2. Man, the onrush is such a good ability if you can line it up just right. Counter die, yep, that's blocking, no problem. Like to see it deflect. Violet Blade for the kill on that one because we boosted it with the special dice from purple tier. All right, yeah, you guys, yeah, unfortunately you guys are not gonna have a good time with this. I'm not gonna use Focus Spirit because we're gonna move on to the next act probably with this last scene. Gebra's probably gonna get a boost here if we have. No, we don't have it. Gain 5 charge, 4 to 7. Actually, using it here would be better, and then Gebra can probably get a stagger on that. So I think that's gonna be our best bet. And then we'll use Upstanding Slash as well. We can probably get rid of that. Leap charge, spend 4 charge, restore 3 light. I don't think I need to do that. Raise the grass for just some defense. Honestly, I mean, I have Snake Slit again, and also, yeah, we might as well just use this too. I'm going to throw Snake Slit. Honestly, we might throw it at this, because then we'll boost the die's damage, which we're already boosting. And then we can use Serpent Sword technique on this one. Honestly, I don't need to use Draw of the Sword. I mean, granted, getting more pages would be nice, but at the moment, I think we're good. Discard a page with lowest cost. If ammunition was discarded, all offensive die on this page gain +1 power. So I'm going to use that to try to knock this dude off his feet, because we do have that. And the discard page with the lowest cost. If an ammunition, discard all offensive die on this page. Yeah, I added these. Basically, we made a lot of singleton builds, kind of, and they just do a lot of damage. Yeah, it's good. It's a lot of fun. Multi-slash. You're not gonna be able to clash, so I'm gonna use multi-slash here. We could use. I don't know if this carries over. I'm gonna try and see if it carries over. If it doesn't, it's fine. And then we'll just use a leap as well. Game 1 haste. I don't think it's going to matter all that much because these guys are going to get staggered anyway. So Gebra's going to, yeah, this is going to stagger with the 2 attacks. So you're not going to get any attacks off. Gebra's probably going to knock you off your feet. Yep. Not enough to stagger, but we do have bulky impact coming in, and then probably another attack. We have snake slit. Should get enough here. Okay, to block at least. I'll take that, and then there it is. And then we'll evade. Perfect. All right, there's a stagger, and then we're going to go for the kill. Oh, 1. Come on, man. There it is. And I think we have 1 remaining. No, never mind. I think he should be dead, right? Oh, yeah, 100%. All right. The A team is provided that they are still the best. And now we got to go to the true fight here. So what do we have? Do we have 3 or 5? We have 5. Do we have Zhao? What does Zhao have? We have speed 2, force of a wildfire. On melee hit, inflict 1 burn. Force of a wildfire, a status of the last 2 scenes. If an enemy with force of a wildfire is staggered, inflict all other enemies with burn. Okay, so we don't want to get staggered with that. Furious fire, rending the skies. At the start of the scene, 2 random combat pages in hand gain the following effect. While this page is being used, inflict twice as much burn with combat page abilities. Okay, you burn a lot. Hugging fire, sitting on brushwood. When targets hitting by melee attacks from the character take burn damage at the end of the scene, they were attacked. They also take stagger damage. Oh, equal to half of this burn. Okay. We have Raging Storm, Love. Mass Individual. All right, so we're gonna have to make sure we get. Oh wow, that is an awesome card. All dice on this pay gain +1 power for every 2 emotion levels. So yeah, we want to make sure their emotion stays low, or we want to do a bunch of damage fast enough. Okay. And then Emotional Turbulence, we know who that one is. Fiery Waltz. Okay. If target has 4 more. Yeah, so just what I'm seeing is burn. Lots and lots. Yeah, you got burn. Oh boy. Flaming Dragon Fist. Okay, so you're you fight with your fist. Inflicts 6 burn. Gabra, we're gonna need you to do a lot of work here. All right, because our emotion level should be pretty decent. Yeah, we're emotion level 3. They're 1 right now. Okay, so we need to go ahead and do a lot of work here. Fiery Waltz, Frontal Assault. So we already have Fiery Waltz coming out. How do we have anything to press here? Okay, no, not yet. So let's switch back to slashing. Slashing, yes, slashing. I think it's gonna be our best bet here. So because that's gonna be able to boost a lot of our damage here. So slashing stance, we'll just do that. Does that give us, yeah, Violet Blade and Snake Slit. Perfect. That's what I wanted. So what I probably need to do is I honestly need to save Violet Blade until we have one of those big attacks coming out. So I'm not going to use it just yet. I'm going to save these 2. We're going to use Sword Technique. We're going to draw 1 page. We're going to take it easy, not go too crazy. I'm going to save Onrush for when we do this. So we gain 3 strength and we'll use Onrush after that. I don't think we're getting any staggers, but I could be pleasantly surprised. Okay, there's just a ton of arrows going on here. We know Gebra's getting hit. These guys are hitting Gebra with 3 to 8. I don't think we have enough on our counter die, but we possibly could to not worry about it. What do I want to block here with an 8 to 12? There's not really a lot of 8 to 12s here that I need to worry about. I'm going to take some of the heat off right here. And then we use a spear as well. And I think I'll just use it on... I want to get it to a point where we can onrush and not have to worry about the characters killing us too badly. All right, so what do we got here? Suppression shot, discard lowest round. We need to get some ammunition. We don't have any ammunition. We have bayonet combat, so we'll definitely use that. Oh, also Nikolai, do you have? Yes, we do have battle command, so we're going to use that for sure. Can battle command take on Fiery Waltz? It can. And I think I'm okay with that. I think we'll do that. Bulky impact. I don't want to use too much. I want to get some light back, gain 5 charge. But getting some charge early wouldn't be bad for us. So I think I'll do that. We could take on this head on if we really wanted to, but I might. Yeah, I'm worried about the burn. The burn, we got to make sure we negate burn as much as possible. So these 2, the emotional turbulence, we got to be careful. Bayonet combat, I think, can handle one of these. So we'll say bayonet. Okay, so I can't pull that away. So nothing I can do there. I can't pull that away. I can not pull that away. So who's getting bayonet combat? You're getting bayonet combat. You don't have any charge. That's fine. Somber. Procuration. Yeah, sure. That goes there. You don't have, okay, field mods, single use only, lower cost of all pages in hand by 1. We could use field mods, but that would use all of our light, which that does scare me. Draw 1 page if singleton restore 2 light. Okay, I think I'm going to do that. We can go ahead and unlock and get our... Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and try to use an unlock and see if we can get a little bit safer. I'm going to pull this away and not worry about it. Okay, that works for me. Golden opportunity. This is just a good defense. Honestly, might use that for if I can. I can pull away one of these and use this. So I think I'm going to do that. Purple tier, we want to ideally use as like a little bit of damage right now and then worry about purple tier later. I'm going to let you get hit. 5. Can we block? Yeah, I think we can block this. I think we can use this right here. Take a little bit of damage. Draw the sword. I'm going to save these two. So we're down a page, which is fine. You're still getting hit by this, which I can't pull away unless I do something like this. Yeah, that concerns me a little bit. I might go ahead and use this just for the sake of it because I have 3 dice. We might as well get some damage for onrush. So I'll pull this away with snake slit. Oh, but no, okay, I have to pull. Yeah, it's fine. So we use snake slit here, and then we'll use violet blade here. Yeah, because ideally that is going to do a lot of damage. So finally we have bayonet combat. I'm not worried about Gebra, to be honest. I think I'll let Gebra take this on because I think Gebra can get a pretty high counter die. So we want to add 2 random ammunition to hand. We have a 5. I do want to kind of knock down these guys as much as possible. I might throw bayonet combat at you. You're going to take that. That's okay. Yeah, that's fine. I think you'd be able to block it. It'll be okay. And then shock round just card pages. And then we'll use this to get some extra light and draw an extra page. So I think that'll help as well. 4. We'll throw it at... I know I'm throwing my damage all over the place, but I kind of want to make sure that we have enough spread her out where onrush is actually going to do something. We'll do multi-lash there, right? Did I pull that attack away? I did. Okay, ideally I don't want to pull that attack away. I don't remember who was getting that. Who is getting this now? What is that arrow? That's Gebra? I think that should be fine. Yeah, we'll put that there for right now. Okay. I think that's good. Let's see what happens. Gebra should be able to block this, no problem. Deflect, do a bunch of damage there. Out of command, that's fine. We'll take that. Kind of wish that did not do what it did, but it's fine. That's gonna be fine there. Good. If Gebra can hit onrush just fine. Ooh, don't like that. Don't like that at all. I was hoping that would not do what it did. Max damage. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, they're getting their attacks through, which is not great. I thought we would be able to have a little bit higher rolls there. Oh, come on, guys, roll higher. Oh no, man. What is going on with our rolls, man? Come on. You got this. Yeah, just clashing all over the place. Okay. Yep. That's not good. Yeah, we really don't want to stagger. Okay, yep. 17, that's fine. Yeah, you're gonna violet blade. 12. Okay, yeah, that was not good. That was less than ideal. We're gonna throw this on Gebra because Gebra's gonna attack first. And then vampirism. Upon defeating enemy bleed. Yeah, we're gonna go put that on Gebra. I don't think we have any bleed. Yeah, look at all this fire. Oh my goodness. Okay. We have 17, 26, 30. Gebra should be able to use an onrush. We do have a boost of 3, so I'm going to start with you and hopefully hit the other enemies. Onrush is going to do a bunch of damage, so I'm looking for the one that has the most damage. That right there. We want you to stagger first. Are we going to be able to stagger you? I think so. I think I am going to be able to stagger you, so we're going to do that. We're also boosted all across the board here. We are having a mass attack coming out, though, so we got to be careful. Mass single, ugh. And Gebra doesn't... I do have Great Split Vertical. But Great Split Vertical is not going to help in this situation right now. Unless I want to block this and stagger him. But even then, destroy combat page set on a random speed out on the target. So, okay. Destroy a combat page set on another random speed die of the target. So technically, I could do this and destroy this page. Technically. Or I could risk it. Oh, there's not a combat page here. So is that how that works? If I do like, okay, let's say I use Infinity and I say Great Split Vertical, destroy a combat page set on another random speed die of the target. Does it go to this one and possibly hit it, or will it just possibly destroy Raging Storm Love? This is a really risky thing to do, but I mean, I can't do it anyway because, no, I can. Because I could put a Great Split Vertical here. It could possibly destroy this page. Right? Am I understanding that correctly? Hang on. Destroy a combat page set on another speed die of the target. It would destroy the page and you wouldn't be able to use it. And because I'm Infinity, I go first. And it specifically says destroy a combat page set. There's no combat page set here, so by logic, it should destroy this. I'm going to be really upset if that doesn't work. All right. I'm hoping I understand that correctly, but we're going to try it. All right, so back to the normal ones. We can't use onrush. We only have 2. That's fine. We use some spears here. Onrush would, man, but onrush would take a lot of enemies out of here. But then there's the chance of this not even hitting anyone. Oh, decisions. Do we have one of these? No, we don't. Okay, we don't have a boost here. Yeah, we don't have a boost to our damage here for Nikolai. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna sit here and think about this for a second. All right, so I went with the plan that I'm hoping that Gebra's horizontal split is going to destroy this page. I am hoping. If it doesn't, everyone's probably gonna die. It's probably game over. If it doesn't, then yeah, like I said, game over. If it does, the only thing we have to worry about is the flaming dragon fist here. And I think I've blocked him enough to where, or at least calculated to where I think we can stagger this guy before his goes off. We're gonna try it. We're gonna just let it roll and see what happens. I'm scared. Oh yeah, that's right. Mass summation attacks just go first. I forgot about that. Well, yeah, nothing I can do about that. All right, that's fine. Hopefully we can stagger him. Oh, I didn't move that one off. Oh, that's a unfortunate series of events. Okay, hey, it's fine. We'll get through it. Great split vertical still gonna go off. It's still gonna do a bunch of damage. Everyone's still alive somehow, except that guy. That guy's probably dead. Extract fuel. Yeah, max damage there. Oh, actually, wait. No. Oh, okay. You're staggered. That's fine. Come on, Nikolai. Oh, okay. You're staggered as well. Oh, it's all going downhill. All right. We're going to have to rely on it. Please stagger you. Please. Yeah, I need one stagger. Guys, one stagger. Someone stagger. Someone. Purple tier. Okay. The bonus damage. I like it. Serpent sword. Okay. So their big attacks have gone out, except that one. That one is still hit. Max damage there. I need Gebra to go into... Okay, you're dead. That's... Yep, that's about where I thought that would go. You're staggered. That's fine. I'll take that. One is staggered. So, one guy's staggered, one guy's dead. Gebra can go into Manifest Ego mode. You guys have no light, so that's the only detriment. Except you can use this twice in a row. What are you doing? Okay, that's fine. Everything's fine. I have snakes... Okay. Not exactly what I would want out of this situation, but it's okay. So what I can do here is we manifest ego. We pull... Do I pull Flame Dragon Fist? I think I pull this. Restore 6 light, fully recover stagger resist. Oh, if I pull that and get hit by it, Gebra's done. Yeah, we can't risk that, man. What attack can we at least try to block for someone that would be beneficial? Probably this one. We'll do that one, and then we'll do onrush, and we'll do it towards the weakest, which is we're guaranteed probably to take at least stagger you. So we'll do that. I do have great... Oh no, we don't have great horizontal yet, which we need to make sure Gebra doesn't get staggered. If we can manifest ego, it'll be fine. Yes, that's fine. That's fine. You're trying to attack Gebra. We're not going to allow that happen. So throw focus spirit there. The burn, unfortunately, is where it's going to hurt. Okay, and then upstanding side. We're going to say we're going to restore tons of light. You can't do anything. You're being attacked. Who's being attacked by this? You are. Okay. Shock round. Discard up to 4 zero-cost pages. We only have 2. Focus fire. Discard up to 4 zero-cost pages. Yeah. Add 2 ammunition to hand. Bayonet combat. I'll take that off. Probably can't because you don't have enough. Not enough speed. Okay, it's fine. Honestly, we won't even allow Gebra to deal with that because you're probably going to die anyway. Actually, no, it's best to not even use this because you're probably going to die. That's probably what's about to happen. So best to use the bayonet combat here. Try to stagger. Discard a page with the lowest cost. Ammunition was discarded. Can we do that? Add 2. Yeah, we can do that for sure. So we'll use that and we'll hit you with this. We're going to hopefully stagger you before that even goes out. I mean, you're at a speed die of 6, so it's going to be tough. And I can't let Gebra clash with that. Yeah, Purple Tears is going to have to phase tank this, I think. Yeah, that's what's going to have to happen. Focus fire, we don't want to do that. Extract fuel, we'll extract some fuel and we'll put it on. We're hoping that guy dies. But I am going to put... I don't like this. This is dangerous. I really probably need to just try to stagger you this round. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna think about this for a sec. Okay, so unfortunately with what we got, this is all I can do. We're out of pages, we're out of light here. I mean, I technically can use some of these, but I need to save these ammunition for like focus fire next round. Nestor is gonna die probably. We'll see. He's got 10 burn. Oh, Gebra has 14. My goodness. Oh yeah, I think we're probably gonna lose here. This Manifest Ego does all my stagger for me. So we deflect that, we evade that, which is fine. Okay, take you out. That's good. Good start. We got off our... Oh, yes. Perfect. But did he die? Oh, no. He ran away. Coward. Get back here. Staggered. Okay, good. You're probably dead. Not enough damage to you, unfortunately, but that's fine. That's exactly where I need to be. You're dead. Good. All right. Good stuff. One ran away. I'll take it. Oh, that's good. We're not going to get through that, unfortunately. You're still alive. Good. You face tank that. We like that. We take those. Almost stagger on you. Evaded that. Oh, it evaded that too. Good stuff, purple tier. All right, come on, stagger. Oh, not enough. Okay, it's fine. Oh, but we got some more. Okay, good. Don't have to worry about you anymore. I'm pretty sure the round is over at this point. We got some bleed on you, which we're going to heal from. All right, so each time we select a librarian wins a clash, the last die on their current page gains 1 and 2 power. Yeah, sure, we'll put that on Gebra. Why not? It's game over anyway. Gebra's going to transform into you. Yeah, it's, yeah. You're unfortunately, you cannot do anything now. Great split horizontal, of course, to start off with. And then, yeah, it's just kind of game over, man. You guys aren't able to do anything at this point. We just focus fire on you. We have tons of ammunition. We'll use a shock round on you. And then, didn't really get to use Esther all that much. I didn't unlock as much as I should have, but this is what it is. I'm just going to throw random pages everywhere and call it a day. Identify weak point. Yeah, sure. Snake slit. Sure. Sure. Put that there. All right, cool. Good stuff. Great split horizontal. Probably a KO on all of them. Except, yeah. Oh, I didn't realize how much HP you actually had. I got way too greedy with that, didn't I? Oh, that's fine. We still put a bunch of attacks on you. Especially Gebra just assaulting. Oh, they ran away. Of course they did. It was gonna... Okay, you know what? I should have expected them to run away. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so current call for the Lui Association Section 1. Oh, you are manifesting ego. Okay, interesting. Not manifesting ego, but distortion. Ah, okay, let me go. It's not over yet. Still. Yeah, you guys are messed up. Please calm down, director. You could have fled alone if you were so afraid. Explain why you had dragged me along. Oh, okay, that was it. Oh, Jinsey, I didn't realize you were the one that died. My bad. All right, so we have plenty of books around here. We have two book of tunes. Unfortunately, I don't think we got any more out of that. That's unfortunate. I don't know what else we were supposed to get, but that form, it's oddly reminiscent. I'm not sure. I can't exactly tell if that was distortion or ego. That one guy ran off with the speed of sound, to be fair. No wonder we couldn't get a good look at it. Was it confusion? I wonder what the reason was. What motivated him to do such a thing? Didn't expect him to care for his boss that much. Seen people run on their own. But dragging someone else along so they can both live, that's new. Though the woman got nabbed, was determined to fight and win. Will they come back to the library? I don't know. What will happen next is a mystery, as always. All I got to see for sure was horns and a snake's scales growing out of her, I guess. That was a transitional phase of some kind, I assume. It was likely a sign of gradual progress. We couldn't tell if it was a distortion or not, because there's such a fine line. What we saw won't be sufficient clues for now. How it works, huh? The whole thing about lines of emotions is still lost on me, though. ... What are you pondering about this time? I'm just frustrated at the lack of a clear answer. Anyway, we'll have to see for now. We don't even know what has become of them yet. All right, and we also have 2 new abnormalities unlocked. We have Bina. Looks like we have Punishing Bird. Oh boy. I'm sure that's going to be a fun one. And then the Servant of Wrath. So guys, that's going to wrap it up for this episode. I do apologize that I'm not doing a little bit more, but unfortunately my voice is, I can tell it's starting to go out. So I do appreciate you watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any feedback, please let me know down below. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you as always for spending some of your time here, and I hope to see you next time. Bye, everybody.